Just looking across the game in general, Liam, the European game, 4 English teams in the 2 finals, Chelsea, Arsenal in the Europa League, and of course Liverpool, Spurs in the Champions League final. Italy in particular very, very well. I mean, Juventus have won the league there by a long way. Napoli second, Atlanta are third in Serie A. They don't appear, Liam, in Italy to have the firepower. Do you think, as many people are beginning to think now, that because of the money, the television money that's in the English game, that the best players and coaches are going there now the same way that in your time as a player, the best wanted to go to Italy because that's where the money was. The best coaches, and particularly even the best players, people like yourself, Ian Rush, Graham Souness, and a number of others, wanted to go to Italy. So this is completely turned on its head now, and England is the destination of choice for many of these guys, or maybe Barcelona and Real Madrid. But we'll come to Spain in a moment.
Yeah, you said it all there. I mean, I don't really
Sorry.
need to say anymore,
I know the questions are getting longer and the answers are getting shorter.
Yeah, it's you've left me very little room to move there.
No, but it just
it is exactly as you say. The money's in the Premier League, and you've quoted the Serie A league. There's no AC Milan, there's no Inter Milan in the top 3, and they were powerhouses at one time, powerhouses of European football. Now they're gone off the map. I think Inter Milan have got Chinese owners who are seemingly just interested in making money out of the club. The same with AC Milan. They have American owners, and it's a business. It's a business project. Ivan Gazidis gone from Arsenal to go there to try and improve the club to a situation where they could sell it and flip it and make money. So. It's just not the same landscape anymore in England. I think I read the quote that a club like Southampton will be earning just as much as maybe Borussia Dortmund through sponsorship and TV rights.
Dortmund is second in the Bundesliga.
Who's struggling to stay in the Premiership are earning more money than maybe the second in the Bundesliga. Certainly earning more money than AC Milan and Inter Milan. That's the situation, and I know that the European clubs will be very worried about this, and they'll be. I don't know how they can manage it, but I think they'll be saying to UEFA, look, we've got to have more of the pot for the Champions League and the Europa League to give us a chance to compete with these English clubs.
Yeah, John, this is a serious situation for European football in general, and indeed for world football. Real Madrid have finished a long way behind. They finished 18 points behind Barcelona, so they're in kind of free fall, and they're going to be in the market for players. Obviously, we saw Barcelona over the 2 games with Liverpool, at a side that really has a lot of players like Busquets, Piqué, who are, and Jordi Alba also tired, not going to get any better, that's for sure, and depending on miracles from Messi. So the future looks to be English clubs to dominate with the money that they have.
Yeah, well, I think it's always been the case, Eamon. When Italy in Liam's time were dominating, they had the money. We didn't have the television at that time in England. It's Murdoch that's produced this particular situation because the Premiership have delivered on his investment, Eamon. And what he's a very clever man, because what he's done, he's given the English clubs or the Premier League clubs the opportunity to buy the best players in the world. Now, if they have the best players in the world, and it's obviously the top league, then people are going to invest more and more in buying the thing to watch the television every week, Eamon.
Yeah.
So he's not throwing money away by any means. And with what's happened in the last week, there'll be more and more people willing to pay the few bob every week to watch the Premiership. That's the way it is. I can't see it changing in the future, because this is all commercial stuff. as Liam says, there's Chinese people or different people coming into Italy to make a few bob on the club. They're not in the interest of the club. Whereas the Premiership is where the money's at, and that's where the players will go, and the best coaches will go. I mean, and I can't see an end to it, because I can't see how UEFA can regulate that to stop Murdoch. It's Murdoch that's putting the money in to get the best players in. So that's a commercial situation. It's got nothing to do with UEFA. So I can't see how they can stop it, Eamon.
Yeah, I mean, the point, I suppose, there, Liam, is that in Spain, for example, you keep your own television money. So Barcelona and Madrid, they won't share it out with the other clubs in the league. In Italy, I think the situation is pretty similar as it is in Germany. So the Premier League idea at first was that we'd create this elite, and it's worked commercially incredibly well.
Well, it has, and I was just watching Breakfast TV, the BBC this morning, and the business item on the broadcast was, the success of English football and the money it brings in. I think it generates something like 8 billion for the exchequer alone.
Yes.
So everybody's happy with it. The government are happy with it. The government are making more money from it. And of course, the bigger it gets, the more people are employed in England.
Yes.
I think Arsenal have got over 700 people working for the club. When I started as head of youth development, there was less than 100. That was 20 odd years ago. So 700 people have now got employment, and it's a huge machine. It's a huge machine, as John described it there. Murdoch and the Premier League have done it so well that the best players and the best coaches are coming here to work. They want to come here.
Yeah.